skies over Seattle have cast a shadow over the Sonics, last year's NBA finalists. Of particular concern, the erratic behavior of All-Star Shawn Kemp, who has struggled on and off the court since the All-Star break.
You probably haven't seen too many smiles on my face, at least out there on the basketball court, because things haven't been good.
It's confusing, and my whole desire and hope, and I think it's a good possibility, is that we turn it into a positive. I think the team will come together, regroup itself, kind of maybe get tighter.
We still think that we have the talent, we have the maturity, we have the experience that we can still be the team to come out of the West. If we don't think we're the best in the West, we won't win it.
Another afternoon game today in San Antonio. The Spurs hosting the Seattle Sonics. Let's look in on the first half highlights and check in on Shawn Kemp. Starting today, coming off Thursday's game against the Mavs, and he totaled only 6 points in 31 minutes. This was his only field goal in the first quarter, and the Sonics led by 8 after 1. In the second, Dominique Wilkins with his steal leads Corey Alexander on the break, and the Sonics lead is cut to 4. But moments later, off the quick inbounds by Gary Payton, Hersey Hawkins feeding Kemp, who throws it down. Kemp with 12 points and 6 rebounds now. That game is in the third quarter. Sonics lead it 58-46. This week, Shawn Kemp publicly addressed the issue of his chronic lateness and irresponsibility. He denied speculation that he had a drinking problem. He said instead that he has been merely frustrated by his own play. Now, Peter, your column in tomorrow's New York Post tells a different story.
Right, Hannah. According to sources, last Saturday, immediately following the Sonics win over the Mavericks, and it was Shawn Kemp played terribly in that game again. The previous day, he had missed practice again. So immediately after that win, Gary Payton called a players-only meeting and asked Shawn Kemp to tell the team what was going on in his life. And at that meeting, say sources, he admitted to the team that he was having difficulty with drinking. The following day, they were going to play the Kings. There was talk about suspending Shawn Kemp for his habitual lateness and missing practices and things like that. But the players, in a display of solidarity, voted unanimously to not suspend him and to keep him in the starting lineup, actually to put him into the starting lineup.
Okay, so it's been established that Shawn Kemp, because of alcohol, has had some problems with work. He has not, however, violated the league's substance abuse policy. So does the league get involved here? What happens?
I think the league at this point will leave it up to the Sonics and the union. Sources again tell me that the union was supposed to meet with Shawn Kemp last Wednesday in Dallas. That meeting has been delayed until tomorrow in Houston. Shawn Kemp will sit down with a union official.
Okay, now let's forget all the basketball issues, the playoffs, and everything else. What does this mean for Shawn Kemp as a person?
Well, I'll tell you, what we're talking about is the recognition of a problem that's at a critical stage. I think the focus needs to be on forgetting basketball, forgetting commercials, forgetting about pleasing the public, just for Shawn to get himself together physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, get the proper help to do that. I say to him, man to man, do the right thing, Shawn. Good luck with it.
All right, and as Peter mentioned, he does have the support of his teammates. He has the support of his coach, and that's a very positive first step at addressing these problems. Meanwhile,